Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Mr. Big Panda, and today, guys, I want to tell you guys about a little bit about me. Because why not? Might as well. There's no harm in it, so we're gonna do it. Now, a little about me. I was born in Concord, New Hampshire, United States of America. And I've pretty much lived here my entire life. I have actually. So if we're speaking technically, I am from Concordia, New Hampshire, as it's actually not Concord, it's Concordia, which it sounds really like nerdy. I live in Concordia. It sounds like something from what is it? World of Warcraft. Newsflash, they're actually still trying to keep that game alive. I mean, I never played it, but I know the game's been out for a while, and they just need to end it. I'm 15 years old. I was born March 22nd, 2003. I'm actually an early baby. I was born 2 days early, so I was actually born on the 24th of March. It was my expected date of birth, but I was born 2 days early. So, you know the saying, I may not be the smartest sperm, but I am the fastest. That applies to me, because I was born 2 days early, so I'm a pretty fast sperm.
Going in tight.
I'm sorry, I had to once be honest with you. But I'm not sure exactly why I was born, and I assume in the Concord Hospital, maybe. Maybe don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know where about I was. Earth. I have a little bit of everything in me, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I have some English in me. Again, American from my mom's side. My dad's side, it's kind of sporadic on my dad's side. We were English, we were Scottish. Not Scottish, sorry, Swedish. Irish, a little bit of Irish. And that's pretty much it. So, my dad's side, English, Swedish, not Scottish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Scottish. I meant Swedish, but, yeah. But my mom's side, I'm Southern, my mom's side.
No one escapes.
So, yeah.
Burn it all.
pretty much it, really. But that's kind of my inheritance. Back then. Now,
Your job. Do mine.
on to the next thing is life. So I didn't grow up in a poor family. I mean, we're not the richest either. I mean, we're more on the rich side, though. Well, we were. Yeah, we are more on the rich side. Sorry. I'm a spoiled brat, by the way. I just want to let you guys know. I have owned the Xbox 360, an Xbox One, a PS4, which is what I'm playing on right now.
Save.
I've owned a DS, the second DS. I don't know what it's called. The DS. There's a 3DS, but there was one before it. I mean, one before the 3DS, but after the DS. I don't know what it's called.
But I've lasted.
But it was like a newer model of the original DS, kind of. Well, regardless, I owned that. I also owned the Nintendo 3DS. I owned a Nintendo Switch. I have a computer. It's not a gaming computer, but it is a computer nonetheless, and it works very good with games. So, I mean, it works. It works enough to get me through the game. So, it's not a gaming computer, but it's just a regular old computer. But it plays games pretty well. So, I'll take that. I don't own, but we have a PS3. We have a Wii. We have a PSP, which is a portable PlayStation.
I can hear you, so can they.
What I think. Oh yeah, I have a projector for my Xbox One, so I can like play it on the wall, so I don't have to look at a TV. We had an Xbox, the original Xbox, so we got rid of it because we didn't use it anymore. Oh, now thinking back, I still have Xbox games with like Halo 2, which I want to play. Because I don't own the remastered version. I don't own the Master Chief Collection, so I can't play the remastered version. But I really want to play Halo 2 again. That was my favorite Halo game of all time. Well, Halo 3 is debatable with that, but that's besides the point. But
Watch closely. My turn.
so it's very hard for me to get bored in this household.
You're mine.
Now, of course, I had some ups and downs, and elementary school and pre-elementary school, they were all right. I mean, they're boring, but I didn't have any troubles in there. Getting on to middle school, though, was possibly the worst time of my life. But it was also the best time as well. I mean, middle school, I got two girlfriends. I had two girlfriends on the span of the 3 years in middle school. Each one lasted like a healthy year. They were pretty good. I mean, I don't regret it at all. I mean, even when it didn't work out for both of them, I'm still really supportive of them, and we're actually friends. We're actually friends now, you know. With both of them, friends, or we don't hate each other, so that's something. But other than that, like having my first relationship, having my first kiss. Other than that, middle school sucked. I mean, I also did meet very good friends, which I'm still friends with today. I mean, some of them moved, but that's besides the point. But other than that, I hated middle school. I absolutely hated middle school. Teachers there sucked. The other kids there, well, they weren't bad, but still, some of them sucked. I didn't have any issues with bullying. I never got bullied. Although there is a kid, if you're going into Runlet and you're a guy, there's just one kid. If you're using the urinal, he'll pull you away from it, and you know, I need not say any further. But yeah, he did that, and needless to say, I tried to avoid him because that's just awkward, really awkward. So needless to say, if that happens to you, just avoid him and just warn everyone. I don't know his name. I never got his name. But yeah, so if you're going into Runlet Middle School and you're a guy, watch out for that. All right? Because he did it to me, and I don't know if he's doing it. I don't know if he finds that funny or he's lazy. I don't know. But you've been warned, definitely. But anyway, I had my fair share of ups and downs, honestly, and I have a fair share of like drama and threads and stuff like that. I generally tried to steer away from drama, really, but sometimes it just was unavoidable. But again, I always try to stay away from drama. But in middle school, some drama is just unavoidable, and you just have to go along with it, and that's what I did. I could have handled it differently, definitely. I could have tried more to stay out of those moments where drama was unavoidable. I tried to stay out of those moments as much as possible. Well, that's what you should do. But me, I kind of just went with it, and I kind of I didn't add to it, but I kind of got involved with it, and I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have done that. It's probably half of why I hated middle school probably could have been avoided by that. Well, not half of it, but less than half. The teachers sucked. The students, they're fine, whatever. Some of them suck. Some of them are really nice stuff, and to them I say thank you, because you made it cool. Oh, a lot of teachers for me. But, except the teacher. There was one teacher who I really liked, and what made 7th grade a lot easier for me. I'm not gonna give out her name, keep anonymity, but she was my social studies teacher, and she was really supportive. If I ever needed to talk to somebody about stuff that was going on, I could talk to her. She was really supportive, really helpful, and she's just one of my favorite teachers of all time. I don't think anyone could take that spot for being the best teacher ever, because I think she's got that spot down set in stone. So if you do get into, I think it was 7-3, I think that's what the cluster was. Pretty sure it was 7-3. 7-3, the cluster 7-3. When you go into social studies, just try to be nice to social studies teacher, because I know her, I like her, and yeah. So if you ever go to Runlet Middle School, and you're 7-3, respect the social studies teachers. But it was like a trade-off, though. I had the best teacher ever, but then I had what many people consider to be the worst teacher ever. I actually didn't find him that bad. Yeah, he was a unibrow guy. He liked his unibrow. He was actually very proud of it. Whatever. But unibrow, Mr. I'm not gonna say his last name. Nobody again. But he did have a unibrow. He was rocking that unibrow. He looked really smexy, I must say. Just kidding. But he liked his unibrow a lot. But he was a tough teacher. He was definitely a tough teacher. But in the long run, many people didn't understand it. He was actually a teacher that actually helped get us ready for high school.
Enough.
And he did help us get ready for high school. But his attitude and his punishments were definitely on a college level. His expectations We're definitely on like a college, high school based level instead of a middle school based level. And so were his punishments. And so were his like lessons and stuff like that. So again, if you have 7-3, just be wary about your science teacher. He's not bad. He's actually really nice. It's just that he teaches on like a high school based level, and his expectations of all his students are more on like a college based level. So not really college based level, but I guess kind of. But more about middle school, about the sucky side, all that crap like that. So I just get that out of the way. So first off, why was this so bad?
I'm done with this.
So we all know that middle school is full of kids going through puberty and stuff like that, and hormones, stuff like that. You know, first you get in your finally first date. Most people. And then you got other people who don't go through puberty. Who don't. I didn't go through puberty. I'm actually going through puberty right now. I never went through it in middle school. I actually started going through it at the end of freshman year. So if you don't go through it in middle school, it's something to be ashamed of. It happens to some people. I can't say it happens to most people because then I'd be lying to you, but it happens to some people. And if it does happen to you, it's fine because it's just some, you know, late bloomer. I was too. But, something to be ashamed of. Why middle school sucked. Oh boy, alright, so first off, teachers, absolutely terrible. Most teachers, some teachers were actually very nice. But most teachers and the principal, not the principal, but the assistant principal, just terrible people. They weren't terrible people like they were terrible to us, but they honestly just didn't know too much about me, and they just didn't help. Like, they honestly could not help a damn, and honestly, I got in trouble so much because of how I acted, but I couldn't help it. I'm just the type of person who will shut down. If, like, I get too angry, I'll just shut down, and I won't talk to anyone, I won't do anything, I'll just sit there. That's just how I am, for lack of better words, programmed. But you can't really blame me. I mean, I guess you could blame me if you really wanted to. Don't do it. But regardless, nothing that happened was not really depression, but I got really sad. I went through dark periods. It was like a theme though. It was like at the end of the school year as well. And I went through these like dark periods where like I'd just be sad and I just couldn't pick myself up. It happened every year. And I don't think it was depression. I'm pretty sure it wasn't depression. I think I was just going through dark periods and I just couldn't find anything that make me happy. And yeah, pretty much depression. But not really quite. I'm not diagnosed with depression, so I can't really say it is depression. Although it kind of felt like it at the time, but I don't think it is. I think I was just going through dark periods, and you know, certain events just made it much worse. I don't know, but on the dark periods, and something to say now because now looking back, so much of what happened in Middle School could have been changed, and so much stuff could have been prevented, but nothing. But looking back, so much stuff could have been prevented, so much stuff could have been changed. But 6th grade, I threatened to commit suicide. 2nd grade? Did I just say 2nd grade? I meant 6th grade. If I said something other than 6th grade. 7th and 8th grade, I tried. I mean, I didn't really go through with it. I didn't really try like my hardest. I just used like a switch to kind of suffocate myself. It didn't work. Eventually, I went to therapy, and I am still going now, although I don't think I need it anymore, which will suck because I actually got into it. I actually like my therapist. He's really nice. But I did go to therapy. I am getting better. I don't really have those thoughts anymore though. I never do. I pulled myself out of the dark period, and I feel a lot better now. High school's been going very good. I haven't been bullied at all. Well, I mean, there's some incidents with students, but that's the point. Anyway, let's get this dark, depressing crap out of here, alright? And let's think of something a lot better. Something more upbeat. Anyone got anything upbeat they want to talk about right now? Or no? No one's got anything. Alright. But high school's going much better. I made a lot of new friends from Deerfield. I pulled myself out of the dark, depressing period, and I'm doing very good now. I'm feeling great. I haven't had any sort of suicidal thoughts at all, and I honestly do regret the events that happened. And saying this thing is. It's terrible. So if you have anyone you know that's struggling with these thoughts, just know that it's like, don't take it lightly, and you gotta get some help, and you gotta get some help. Like, if you're really their friends, you will get some help. And my friends, they helped me a lot, and that's what true friends do. They're not real friends if they just sweep it under the carpet and forget like it never happened. That's not what a real friend does. Real friends look out for each other and make sure that they're safe. So it don't matter like how much trouble your friend gets into if you tell somebody. You need to tell somebody before it gets a lot worse. If you know someone's cutting, you gotta tell somebody. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or anything else about it. It doesn't matter how angry they get at you afterwards. You could potentially be saving a life. Because suicide is not a joke. And if you have a friend that talks about it and says they're depressed and they want to commit suicide, cutting, or anything like that, you need to tell somebody. Like I said, you could be saving a life if you tell somebody. You could be saving someone's life. There is no drawback from telling somebody. People will understand, and you'll get the help that you need. It's not bad. No one will ever look down to you upon it. I've done it, and no one has ever looked down on me or said I was a disgrace or anything like that. My family was very supportive of me when I was going through these times. And so you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid to tell somebody how you feel about these certain situations. I want to turn my attention over to another YouTuber, a very great YouTuber. His name is The Game Theorist. One of his editors sadly committed suicide, and him, I want to send him my regards. Not my regards. My sorrow And I just want to tell him that you've lost one of your best. And some people fight demons, and you will fight demons every day. Every day with depression is a battle, and some people lose that battle. But you can help people win the war if you just tell somebody, as that's a new ally in the battlefield, so to speak. But friends don't just sweep it under the carpet and act like nothing. Because if that person does kill themselves and you had the opportunity to warn somebody to save their life, that's going to weigh heavily upon you for the rest of your life. Knowing that you didn't get someone killed, but you prevented somebody from getting the help they deserve, and ended up with their lives being. And you know, that's going to weigh heavily on you, because now you have to feel responsible for it. In some aspects you do, in others you don't. People fight demons all the time, whether it being anger, sadness, disgust, it doesn't matter. Fear, basically anything from the movie Inside Out. But, all jokes aside though, if someone is fighting with depression, tell somebody. Now, not tell somebody if they're fighting, if they have depression, because that's not. Anyone can have depression. It's whether or not they take matters into their own hands. It's whether or not they take matters into their own hands. To fight depression by. It's whether or not they take matters into their own hands. They do, great. But how are they dealing with it? You know, like how are they going about dealing with depression? So, in all honesty, how you fight your demons is completely up to you, and no one can tell you otherwise. And in turn, it is your opinion whether you handle it, take matters into your own hands. But know that there's always someone to help you, and there's someone always to help you make the right choice. And that no matter what, you're not alone. There's other people like you who also are fighting the sadness. And I can tell you from personal experience, it is terrible to have to fight this. And I didn't take matters into my own hands and do the right thing. I tried to do the wrong thing. For me though, it worked out because there was nothing around there to do it, or else I probably could have done some serious harm. I'm not blaming my friends for not telling anyone, because in fact, I was there and I told people. I told someone about it, and I am feeling great now. I'm glad I got the help. I'm glad I told somebody and got the help I deserved, because I don't know where I would be today if I didn't tell them. Struggling with this is terrible, and for anyone who feels that way, I know how you feel, and it feels awful. But you gotta keep chugging through it, and you just gotta keep moving. Depression won't last. Suicidal thoughts will not last forever. When you get the help that you need, and you go to therapy, no one's gonna laugh at you. No one's gonna look down at you. No one's gonna call you a freak. No one's gonna call you selfish for trying to end it all. They're gonna understand, and they're gonna get you the help you deserve, and try to find an alternate outlet other than causing self-harm. Because in fact, causing self-harm to yourself does not help at all. In fact, it'll probably make you more angry. Causing more pain to yourself will make you Well, if you're crying, it'll make you cry even harder, and you'll harm yourself, and it hurts. It's not helping you. It's not a good outlet, and it's not helping your depression. It may actually be making it worse. The thing, don't listen to what other people say. Other people, if you're going through depression and you're getting bullied and someone tells you to kill yourself or anything like that, don't listen to them. Because in fact, they're probably just trying to compensate for something. They're lacking something. Lacking a proper family. They're lacking something and they're trying to compensate by making someone feel worse than they do. You don't deserve it, but it's just a thing that happens. And again, it sucks that when you're going through these problems and this person keeps telling you to kill yourself, but you just gotta keep chugging through it and you gotta ignore it. There's not much that other people can do other than tell them to stop and give them punishments, but in the end, they have the final say in what they do. Although it sucks and no one should do that, in all honesty, no one can do anything to stop them, except put up punishment. But in the end, whether they choose to ignore or accept the punishments, the severity of their punishments, that's up to them. And to that extent, I can't really help you there. I can't really say anything inspirational there. To that extent, that is all of them, and how you choose to perceive what they're saying and how you react to it is purely up to you. Anyway, after the dark period and everything like that, I went into high school and everything was getting better. I was scared that it would go on repeat and the same thing would happen again. But actually, the end of the year went by very smoothly. Everything was very good. I didn't have any more thoughts. And it was just purely amazing. And I gotta thank my teachers, my friends, my family, and everyone for helping me get through this time. And yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for helping me get through this time. If you guys know anyone else who's struggling with these thoughts, don't be afraid to tell somebody. No matter what they say, you could potentially be saving their life. Anyway, that all the way. More about me. I am 5'2". I weigh last check 97.5 pounds. 97.5 pounds. I am a guy, of course. I am white, Caucasian. Born in America. I am American. 15 years old, so I get that out of the way. I got dirty blonde hair.
Nothing.
So yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much all about me, all my life up until this moment. I don't really have a huge story, as I still have a lot of life to get through. So, of course, I can't really say this is my whole life story. I can't even say this was part of my life story, as this was just a very small part to my life. So, I don't know. We'll see where life takes me, what happens, I don't know. Hopefully I'll still be here talking to you guys, but this will be my full-time job. Maybe not, and if not, let's see if I'll still be recording. My dream job, of course, I want to be a guidance counselor. I want to help people because I have experience with this. So I just want to go and help other people get through these dark times, which can be unbearable. middle school usually is the worst time of everyone's life. It was definitely the worst time of mine. It's normal to get upset, have drama, but it's not normal to take it out on yourself. My name is Mr. Spooky Panda. My name is Mr. Oh my god. My name is Mr. Spooky Panda, and I'm talking to you guys about what you should do and what you should not do. My name is Mr. Spooky Panda, or Dylan Alberg, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.